Number 8, medication order is to add 20,000 units of heparin to 500 milliliters of normal saline and infuse at 25 milliliters an hour. Okay. What is your dose on hand? I have a lot of students who, if this he wants them to get 20,000 units. That's not what this says. We got a bag of 500 milliliters of normal saline, and we got to add 20,000 units of heparin and infuse it at 25 milliliters an hour. Who wants that? Who wants it 25? I don't. I don't care what it goes at. That's what the doctor wants. So that is going to be our dose ordered. Okay? Even though it's milliliters. Hang on. So what he wants is them to get 25 milliliters of that solution. To go in this fraction, it has to have the same last name. What do I have? I got 500 milliliters. How does that come? With 20,000 units in it. So we've set up our problem. I want you to give yourself permission to know it like this, okay? And then we're doing the math. 25 divided by 500, then multiply it times 20,000 and count your zeros. Okay, 25 divided by 500 equals times 20123 equals. They're getting 1,000 units per hour. Look, boom. Sure enough they are. Saved another one. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Okay, look at here. The physician has ordered 50 milligrams fentanyl. He ain't playing. IV push now for a patient reporting severe pain. The nurse has available fentanyl, 100 milligrams in 2 milliliter vial. The directions state to dilute the ordered dose by adding normal saline for a total of 5 milliliters. Up to 50 milligrams is pushed. Micrograms is pushed over 2 minutes. So how many milliliters per minute will the dose be administered? Okay. It's all right. It's totally all right. So let me show you. If this is like, Dookie Fart, stop. He just, all right. Make yourself seal. There was a question kind of like this in set 1. If you didn't see those, I'd encourage you to go back and look, because this is set up the same, but they're asking for something different. So look at here. What he wants them to get is 50 micrograms. What we have in our hand is 100. So let's do this math. 50 micrograms. What we have is 100 micrograms. How does that come? In 2 milliliters. And so we're going to do the math to find out how much of that medicine we got to pull out of that. This divided by that times 2, all right? 50 divided by 100 equals times 2 equals. So we're going to pull 1 milliliter of fentanyl out of the vial. Okay? And then it says we got to dilute that 1 milliliter to where the total volume is 5 milliliters. So, of course, we're going to add 4 milliliters of normal saline, but they're not asking this. I'm just showing you. And so there's the whole entire thing will be 50 micrograms per 5 milliliters. And then the rule is up to 50 micrograms is pushed over 2 minutes. And they want to know how many milliliters would you push for 1 minute. How many milliliters per minute will the nurse need to administer? So the total volume we have to administer is 5 milliliters. The total time we have to administer it over is 2 minutes. So we're going to do 5 divided by 2. If she wanted you to show her your work, this is how you do that. 5 milliliters divided by 2 means they're going to get 2.5 milliliters per minute. Okay, look, boom. Sure enough, is going to get 2.5 milliliters a minute. Okay, you like it. Okay, here's the last one. The medication order is for adenosine 12 milligram bolus IV push now. Available, you have adenosine 3 milligrams per milliliter. The direction is to give it undiluted at a rate not to exceed 6 milligrams per minute. So how many milliliters will you give per minute? All right. What he wants is 12 milligrams. What we have is 3 milligrams. How's that come per ml? And we're going to do the math. So 12 divided by 3 equals, that's going to be 4 times 1 is still going to be 4 mLs. So we have 12 milligrams in 4 mLs. And so it says to give it undiluted not to exceed 6 milligrams per minute. And so they want to know how many milliliters you'll give per minute. And if he wants to give 6, well, you know, 12, half of 12 is 6 milligrams. And so half of the 4 milliliters will be 2 milliliters. But let's do it like this. 12 milligrams times 4 mLs. 6 divided by 12 times 4. 6 divided by 12 equals times 4 equals 2 mLs. What you gonna have to give him? Look. Show enough is. What you gonna give him? All right. I hope you enjoyed that journey. I appreciate you being here. Look, please, would you subscribe to my YouTube so that if anything happens, we can still find each other at the Nursing Tutor 621. Just subscribe and you'll always be able to find me. And this is my Facebook page, the Nursing Tutor LLC. I hope this helps you, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Y'all be good.